Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Friday, and we're going to play with envelopes today. I saw the technique I'm going to be doing. I saw it on another channel a couple days ago, and it fits with the theme of the flower theme at the craft show I'm going to be doing in June. And I thought it would be fun to make some of these for that craft show. So I took apart a white envelope and made a template on plastic here. I was going to use those craft envelopes from Hobby Lobby, but they must stick them together with super glue because I couldn't get it apart without ruining the envelope. So anyway, I am going to be tracing around this plastic template onto some craft cardstock. And I want to use this because I like the brown. So the original video was just done using like plain white envelopes. Like, you know, the ones you just send a letter in. Like, I think the small size. And these, I feel like, are going to be a little bit heavier to do what we're going to do. And so I think it'll work better. Besides, like I said, I like the looks of the craft cardstock. So I'm just going to trace around a couple. And then we'll get started. Okay, I have 3 of them cut out. Let me see here where I'm at. Okay, so this is the top. Just got to make sure I got it the right direction. And then we're just gonna take the bone folder and kind of fold up that flap, and then we're gonna fold up this flap. And then the bottom flap. We're not gonna fold it and put it together. We're not going to do that yet. We're not going to glue the sides and the bottom up yet. Because what we're going to do to it, it has to stay open until we're done. And then we can glue it shut. So there's that one. And let's see. You could use any paper for this, but and you could just use those plain white envelopes if you wanted to. But I just feel like for what we're doing to it, the heavier the better. And like I said, I wanted this brown look, so I definitely want the look of the craft paper. We're just about ready for the fun stuff. Okay, so we're going to be working with fabric scraps today, and I just went through my bag of scraps and pulled out a bunch of different colors, and we're gonna put them in a, my nice clean desk is going downhill fast here. We're gonna put them in little piles where they belong together so that we can just grab from the pile. Now, I don't know if anybody saw this other person's video about this, but I thought it was just the coolest thing. I've seen nobody else do it. Yeah, it's hard, you know, because everybody's done everything. And if you don't come up with new ideas, people get bored. But this just happened to strike me as something that would work well for, like I said, just taken to that craft show. So we're going to give it a try. Hopefully it turns out better than my little flower note cards. But to be fair, they do look better in person than they did on the video. So we'll see. There may be hope for them. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else to jazz them up a little bit. But either way, it was a learning experience, and you can always do better. So that's the way to look at it. So many fun scraps. You guys have a lot of fabric scraps, and this is the perfect project for fabric scraps. We all have lots of paper scraps, but how many of you have all these fabric scraps? Do you like fabric as much as I do? Because I love fabric. Okay, too many strings here. Now, I need to grab some mud. So we're going to take our envelope and we're going to open it up. We're going to take some Mod Podge. Okay, so I guess you could call this a little fabric masterboard, couldn't you? I don't know. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should fold these in. Fold these in while I do the gluing, because I don't really want, I only want glue on the front of this envelope. That's where we want it. Okay. We're going to quickly clean up. Okay. Basically, what we're going to do is just take our fabric and put it down in whatever order you want. Okay? Now this person who did this on her video, the one I watched, I don't think she went over the top of the fabric. So you can or you don't have to. The main purpose, I guess, of the glue, because I'm going to take this to the sewing machine when it's dry. So the main purpose of the glue is just to kind of keep it in place roughly so that you can get it to the sewing machine. And so you can choose to, I don't know, you can choose to go over the top of the fabric with Mod Podge if you choose to, but you don't have to. I'm going to try to keep these as smooth as I can because, you know, it's bulky to begin with, but then you're going to be adding sewing. Let's see, I should be, yeah, paying attention which pile I take out of. But it's just going to be really cute once it's sewn on. Like, you can do zigzag. Well, I'll show you. And then I have another little twist that she didn't do. And so I will show you when I get to that part of it. Oh, this is going to be so cute. So cute. Like I said, it's like a little fabric masterboard on an envelope. Obviously, this envelope isn't going to be one you send through the mail, but it's like one you attach to a gift, or you put the gift in the envelope, and this is just like the wrapping, the packet. I mean, the possibilities, you guys. I just think this is cool. So cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? We got one from that pile. Oh, we didn't get this one, did we? Okay, so this piece is the muslin, which is kind of cool. So let's flip this over. We'll put that right in that open spot, kind of coming down over the muslin a little bit. And yeah, this doesn't look, but that's muslin, not the envelope, but this looks like it. But already, I love it. We're gonna let that one dry, and we're gonna do another one. Okay, like I said, I kind of want this folded while we do the Mod Podge, because I want the Mod Podge just to stay on the front. How fun. And okay, and that's the top. So we can open it now and start laying down some fabric. You can do them different than you did the first one. Just kind of put them random. Just kind of look at your other one. If you don't want to do them, you know, the same, then just be sure to put them in different areas of your envelope. I am loving it so far. Hopefully the way I have in my head will be the way they end up. Sometimes those two are different. What I have in my head doesn't always come out onto the project. Okay, let's take some of this red. Yeah, see, I ripped my pieces, and so I have all this thread fraying, which is kind of a pain for this project, but I like that frayed look, and so I thought it would be better to rip it, but whatever. Let's take a piece of this right here. I think I'm just obviously using way more than this girl did that did the video initially. I'm kind of like decoupaging these things on, whereas I think she did it more as just to get it kind of in place until she could sew it down. I'm just kind of making sure, oh, my little edges are down. And it'll be cute either way. Let's grab another piece of green. You can make these pieces of fabric any size. I just went with kind of like squares and rectangles. You could do smaller bits, you know, bigger pieces so that you don't have so many to put on. You could do just a couple different fabrics and just kind of layer them differently, like, you know. I mean, there's some possibilities with this, guys. And we've already used this one, but I'm going to use it again right here. And again, this looks like it's the envelope, but it's that piece of muslin that's coffee dyed. So I kind of like that too. Okay, there is number 2. Here is number 3. Okay, make sure we have enough Mod Podge. Don't you just love Mod Podge? Okay. Okay. I'm going to start out with this muslin in this corner. Love it. I love it. I think this thicker cardstock's really going to help with using all the Mod Podge and the fabric, and then the sewing. It may be a trick to sew it, but I have a heavy duty needle in my machine right now, so this should be okay. What else? I could throw a piece of this up here. What else? What else? Yeah, this is just like doing a masterboard. I love it. Oh, we already have one of those there. Okay, I almost put a double on there. And what else? I have a couple little holes. I have that one, that one, that one, that one. We're going to cut that one in two and put it right there. And then I'm going to use another piece of this right here. Nice. Okay, that's our third one done. Now I'm going to dry these and then I will stitch them. I can't take you to the sewing machine, but I will bring them back when I'm done stitching. Okay, so while I was sewing this, I was thinking about something like that might actually be pretty cool on the front of this. It's really turning out nice. I actually like the fact of what I added by doing the Mod Podge right over the top. It's really giving it a nice, I don't know, if it's all, like it's all stitched together. So I'm happy with that. But I was thinking, what about sewing some kind of a blank label on the front? That way, if somebody did want to put this, use this as a put a card in this and like put somebody's name on it, they'd have some place to write. I thought possibly prior to sewing it on, though, doing a little bit of this, because it would be too hard to do that after you sewed it. I am loving this project. I'm going to have to do some, I have to look back and see what video it was that this came off from, because she does deserve some credit for this. I wish I'd have thought of this myself, but So yeah, what do you think? Like just sewing down here and just kind of leaving that blank. And then, so I have this whole basket full of fabric flowers on a strip, whatever. She didn't do this either, so this is another little thing I'm adding on. But I wanted, especially because I'm taking it to I would be taking these to a floral craft show. You just cut off that netting. That's just what it comes on. But you cut off the netting, and I was thinking about like just gluing one of those in the corner, you know, maybe that one, because it kind of, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go sew this on. And okay, so I am back. I went ahead and sewed all the way around it. Kind of looks like one of those labels you see on the back of your jeans. That's what it reminds me of. And now I'm just going to take some Fabrifix and put a big glob on this heart on this flower and plop it on. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm loving this project. I seriously am. Now all we have to do is, I don't want to squish that, but all we have to do now is fold our envelope back into an envelope and then glue it. So I'm trying to get my art glitter glue to go here. Okay, let's get this. So we're just going to hold that a minute till it sticks well. Take our bone folder again and just really make sure that top flap is coming down. And here is one of these super adorable gift envelopes. Like, what the heck? I wish I'd have thought of this myself. This is amazing. But okay, so I did add this and this element, and I did add the fact that I put Mod Podge over the whole thing, which I really think gives it a really cool feel to it. If you could see that I did zigzag down all around the border, and then I did a straight stitch kind of back and forth, kind of like just quilted it. But I like this because, you know, you could even take those Tim Holtz sayings, or you could stamp something here, whatever. But to take it to a craft show and just leave that open, like somebody could just write somebody's name there. I am loving it with these little flowers. So that's it. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna go do the other two and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Let me get these straight up. Okay, so while I'm sewing, I'm just so excited about this project because the fabric can pretty much dictate what the theme of these envelopes are used for. So let's say for Christmas you want to give people a gift certificate or even just a Christmas card. You can use all Christmas fabric on here. You can use Easter colors, pastels and things, and put an Easter card in that you're going to hand off. Like, these are not going to go through the mail. Don't try to send these through the mail. But as a gift, a hand-given gift. So the fabric can dictate what theme, what holiday, all that. And I just think it's so cool because we see someone else do something, and it's not like, it's not like copying, because already I've done different things on mine that she did on hers. We take certain ideas and techniques from people and then tweak it and make it our own. And I just think this project can be made in so many different ways. And like, you're not going to have this fabric. I'm not going to have your fabric. I mean, it's just, these are so cool. I'm really excited about these. I am really excited. So if my family's watching, just expect to get some of these. Not these ones, but I love these. I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. I have this bow one. That's kind of cute too, isn't it? These I had bought for doing my upcycling, because I would attach these to some of the outfits I did. So I have a whole bunch of them. And I just thought, you know, when I was thinking about doing these envelopes for that craft show, because, you know, for the most part, these are, I have mostly flowers in here, but this is a kind of a bow shape, but that's okay. I think, I'm trying to think which color would look better. This is kind of a, I don't know if that one will go very well. I have pink ones, those won't go. I have big blue ones. Probably smaller ones would be better. I have another one of those. I think we're gonna swap out that. I'm gonna take another one of these. I like this color, and it really, I think it goes well with some of the fabrics in here. So we're going to use those two. Just need to cut off the netting. It's not hard, just kind of trim around it. You don't really see it that much, but I guess that's there in case you want to sew it onto something. Okay, so yep, we're going to do that one right there. If I can get some of this glue. My Fabrifix is almost gone, you guys. And I really, truly wish I could come up with another alternative that doesn't stink as bad. We're going to put that one right there. And, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what else I have in here. I don't know if I'm loving that bow. I don't know if I'm loving the color of that bow with this fabric. I guess it would be okay, but then I have some really bright yellow. That would have been good for yesterday's upcycling project. Really, that yellow is not as bright in person as it is on camera. Ooh, that's kind of, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, I think it would be okay. I think we're going to lose the bow. I think we're going to use one of these crazy colored ones. Isn't it funny how you have things in your stash that you wouldn't necessarily think to, like, that you would be using for your junk journaling? Like this for me was strictly for my clothes, and but it just hit me. I'm like, this would go beautifully with this project. Now, where is the cap to my Fabrifix? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna let that one just kind of get stuck. We're gonna put it over there, and then we're gonna fold this one up. Drying a little wonky down here. Okay. Just up on the sides there with some art glitter. Stick it out. Trim that off. You guys, how cute is this? Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's not every project I get super excited about, but this one I am loving it, especially with the addition of that blank area in the front. Just, oh my gosh. These guys, these are so cute. Look at these. And you can make a set with the same fabrics. You can bet I'm going to be making some of these for my Etsy shop. These are so cute. It's so fun to make. And what a great way to use up your fabric scraps. But you know what? Just came to me. You could do this with paper scraps. You could just, and probably somebody obviously already has out there in the world, but you could just do this crazy quilt look with some fabric or some paper scraps and do the same thing. Sewing and then put it back together. You have to have it open so you can sew, you know, which is, it just looks cool. So, yeah, you know, each person has their own thoughts, and that's what makes these projects so cool. We could all make them, and they would all turn out different, but cool and special in their own way. So, okay, let's get these together here. Let's get them together. This one's got some thread on it. All right, that's our project for today. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh my goodness, so cute. All right, you guys, look at these fabric scrap envelopes. And so remember, you can do it on any kind of envelope. I chose craft cardstock because I wanted the, well, first of all, I wanted the look because this is a rustic project and I didn't want the white envelope. But second of all, it's thicker, and I think it holds the Mod Podge and all the sewing better. But yeah, aren't they cute? Super easy, super quick, really. So fun. All right, you guys, this was a fun project. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.